So we have goals, and sometimes these goals seem so huge, so far away, that we can't ever imagine ourselves reaching them. We have this piece of music that we really want to be able to play, but we can't see a day when we are able to play it and make it sound the way we want it to sound. So when we have these huge goals, these huge kind of mountains to climb, this is where we need to look at the problem and work out how we can break it down into the smallest possible units. So when I teach guitar and singing students, these are the students who play guitar and sing. I don't get them to sing and play a song right at the very beginning. We separate out elements. We separate the left hand of the guitar and use a simple strumming pattern and just work on the chord changes. And then we look at the strumming pattern, and we look at the strumming pattern just with open strings or one single chord. And then we put it together. And then we also look at the singing separately. We don't put the singing with the guitar until we know how the melody goes. And then we work on little small sections at a time. So when you're working with a teacher, the teacher is often really great at letting you see how to break these problems down in small units. And if you're working by yourself, you also need to get skilled at looking at these problems and saying, how can I simplify this? How can I separate the elements? Can I separate left hand from right hand? Can I separate the rhythm from the melody? Can I separate the complicated parts from the simple parts? And then can I play it slow? Is there a way of slowing this down so I can work on it and then speeding it up? Is there a way of playing it fast so that I'm not agonizing over every note, so that I'm giving myself a bit of energy in the performance? So there are so many strategies we can use to break these problems down into small units. So if you are facing a big mountain of a piece or a challenge or something you're working towards, then this is the time to look at that piece and say, how can I simplify this? How can I break it down? What is the smallest unit I can work on? What is the simplest way I can play this for my skills right now? And then as you build on these small units and you bring more of them together, suddenly you are like my students who can play a complicated strumming pattern, change chords smoothly, and sing with no problems at all, because we've broken that problem down into the smallest units and then built them up from the ground. Hi, I'm Erica. I am a musician and music teacher, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more practice tips, motivation and inspiration. And also share this video with any friends who are also practicing music. And finally, if you like, you can stick around for a short meditation at the end of this video to prepare you for a great day's practice. So happy practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So we're going to take a few minutes to prepare for practice, to relax the body and the mind. You can take out your instrument, have any music, books, pencils ready. Then you can sit or stand, with your instrument or without. And we're going to start with a soft focus in the eyes. Bring your awareness to the space you're in. Notice any sounds in the room, any smells. And then with the next exhale, closing the eyes. And we bring our awareness in to our bodies, feeling the weight of the body on the chair, or feeling the feet connected with the floor, maybe feeling the instrument in your hands, its texture under your fingers. And then bringing the awareness further in still to the breath and to the place where you feel it. Maybe the nose, the throat, the chest, the diaphragm. Feeling the rise of each inhale and the release of each exhale. And as you notice the breath, on each exhale, letting every muscle in your body release just a little bit more. Each exhale brings more relaxation to the body and more stillness to the mind. And if thoughts arise, just let them do what it is they want to do. Maybe they float by, maybe they stay. Just bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to each inhale and to the release of the exhale. Every breath, relaxing the muscles in the body just a tiny bit more. And then bringing the awareness back out to the body, to the weight of the body in the chair, the feeling of your feet connected to the floor, the feeling of your instrument under your fingers. Then bringing the attention further out into the space, noticing any sounds in the room, however small they might be. And then gently blinking the eyes open, ready to start practice for the day.